So, Oscar Piastri is finally confirmed to be driving at Alpine next year. Or is he? You see, Piastri's contract with the team as a test driver reportedly ran out on the 31st of July, and in this contract it stated that if Alpine asked him to be in the team, then he had to drive for them. What appears to have happened, therefore, is that Alpine have decided that they're going to announce Oscar to drive for them without actually checking with him first, and things have got a bit messy. This morning, everyone was talking about a rumour that Piastri had signed with McLaren, and there was also talk of Alpine blocking it. Why Piastri would sign for McLaren and not Alpine I'll get onto, but as it stands, Piastri has released a statement saying he will not be driving for Alpine in 2023. This essentially confirms he's got the McLaren seat, but Alpine seemed determined not to let him have it. I thought it was weird when I saw that Piastri had signed for Alpine but there was no quote from him straight away, and now we know why that is. Now, the reason I think things are getting messy is because Piastri apparently had a deal with McLaren signed, which was to replace Daniel Ricciardo. With Alpine essentially putting their foot down and telling the public that Piastri is going to them, this makes a huge mess, and seems a lot like when Alex Palou was announced to Chip Ganassi Racing earlier this year without him having signed anything. So, what happens now? Whether this statement will hold up legally, I don't know, but if things are as messy as it seems, then I can't see it ending anywhere else than a court. It seems to me like Alpine are about to lose their second driver in 24 hours. So that's your quick summary, now let's get to why Piastri chose McLaren over Alpine. So, as is painfully obvious at the moment, Daniel Ricciardo is having an awful season this year. He has almost 60 fewer points than his teammate, which is the furthest gap of the midfield by miles. In fact, if McLaren had two Lando Norrises driving for them, they'd have about 150 points, instead of the 95 they currently have. I know that Ricciardo is popular and everything, but a gap this big is ridiculous, and McLaren are currently fighting Alpine with just one car. So it's reasonable to think that McLaren want to get rid of Ricciardo at this point. And as well as that, I think there's a chance that Ricciardo wants to be somewhere else, where he doesn't look so bad. I don't know the ins and outs of their contract together, but Zak Brown has previously alluded to ways in which the two can part ways, which could well include a poor performance clause. If that's the case, then the open seat at McLaren could have been a very elusive one to Piastri, as Alpine, and previously Renault, have been stagnating a bit, while McLaren have shown consistent progress since 2017. This would give Oscar the chance to race in a young, progressing team and have good long-term prospects. Piastri being a McLaren reserve driver this year means he's already got some links to the team, and although he hasn't had time in the car, given how bad Ricciardo's been this season, I don't see how Piastri could be much worse, which sounds harsh, but it's true, sadly. As well as this, and arguably a more important reason, is that Alonso's team change announcement, which the team was totally blind to until Aston Martin announced it, came a day after Oscar's contract with the team ran out, which according to Scott Mitchell was on the 31st. This means that before the 1st of August, Piastri had no idea there was going to be a free seat at the team going into 2023, so he seems to have made his own arrangements with McLaren to ensure he gets a drive next year. So yeah, I know this video is quick, but I'm writing it at work when I probably shouldn't be, so hopefully I've summed up everything well enough for those of you not on Twitter. And if you did enjoy this video, then a like and subscribe will be much appreciated. Apologies for the lack of any good editing in this as well, obviously I just want to get this video out, and there's a proper video with proper editing on the way, I promise. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!